Mr.
Live action.
Stickerfarmer, how you doing, sir?
Good to see you. Thanks for having me,
buddy.
Appreciate
Absolutely, man. Long time coming, bro.
Yeah, we've been talking about this for a while.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Kind of went back and forth. I think I flaked on you. You flaked on me.
Yeah, whatever.
We rescheduled.
And we settled it over a nice couple slices of pizza.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not going to do a podcast with this dude until we actually eat some pizza together. So.
I like it, man. It showed me that you were old school. You know, you like to fill people out before you do business with them, and I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, definitely. It's good to know what you're walking into, especially these days in this industry. You never know what you're going to get.
Man, there's some weirdos, bro.
But I know who you are. You're a good customer, Stickerfarmer already, and we appreciate that. So
absolutely.
That's a great vibe, and that makes this moment even that much more better for us.
Man.
You know?
Yeah, you've always taken care of me, and Brian. Shout out to Brian, man.
Brian, Stickerfarmer
always
Sacramento,
down, man.
very solid.
Stickerfarmer Sac, yep. So let's dive in, brother. Let's start with, before we get into the cannabis, the packaging, the business. Let's start with the story behind the story, man. What was young Stickerfarmer like, man? Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Redwood City, California, which is in the Bay Area, about 30 miles south of San Francisco.
Okay.
So
cool.
I've been kind of tapped in with the weed scene my whole life. As far as weed's been around. I was 16 in high school when I built my first weed brand. I had a crew called G1C Gone Crazy.
Okay.
We were just a bunch of dudes. It wasn't really a gang, but it was we're just a group of dudes that like smoking weed, and my boys were rapping and making music and shit.
Okay.
So that was 96. I was selling shirts with weed brands on it.
I like it.
That evolved 96. Into another company in about 99. Graduated from high school, got a warehouse.
Okay.
Fresh out of high school, I went to college for like 2 weeks. Ditched that.
Let's go.
Got a warehouse. Started a company called Chubby Greens.
Okay.
Did that about until something like 2005.
Okay.
And that's when I linked up.
Chubby Greens. Huh?
Yeah, that's when I linked up with my wife. Yeah, Chubby Greens was like a nightlife promotions. We had a recording studio. We had a party bus. We had some limousines. And we brought the early crowd to the club,
Okay.
So we would have, we'd have like the headliner, the popular Bay Area artist would headline the show.
For sure.
And
that's cool, man.
We'd sell tickets. So yeah, Chubby Greens was awesome. That was a good one. That was my second cannabis brand. You know? And then 2005, hooked up with my wife, and kind of just drifted off with her. Started a printing company in 2008 called Big League Printing. That was more focused on commercial type stuff, plumbing vans, electricians.
Gotcha.
I still did some cool stuff, but not as cool as like what I do now.
No doubt. So you come from the printing world prior to being in cannabis.
Yeah, so I'm like a self-taught graphic designer.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What programs you use?
Photoshop, Illustrator are primarily what I do.
Nice.
I favor Photoshop, but in the printing world, it's an Illustrator thing, So that's my background. Once upon a time, I was the only Stickerfarmer designer, salesman.
Oh, no shit.
Me and my wife did it all.
Wow.
I had about 85 jobs going.
Yeah, you did.
And I counted on my whiteboard one day, and I was like, I need to get some help. And that's when we started hiring people and buying more machines and shit.
Nice, dude.
And that was probably 2017, 18, and then the industry picked up. It got real hot and heavy for a few years and slowed down a little bit.
That's interesting. Let me stop you right there, bro. So 2017, I moved to California, and I remember who all the characters were. I remember who all the players were, all the meme experts. And, that's cool. I didn't know that Stickerfarmer started around that time. You just had that look like you'd always been around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we have always been around.
Really.
I think we're the pioneers in the cannabis branding, world. We're definitely some of the first ones to focus on it. I was working with Lemon Tree.
Let's talk about who you were working with at first when these big brands emerged.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
So Lemon Tree was a big one.
Okay.
Lemon Tree was one of the first guys. They had artwork from Jimbo Phillips.
Okay.
I don't know if you're familiar, but that's the
but I know the style. Yeah.
Santa Cruz art.
Oh, no shit.
So that was Lemon Tree, and that was Golden State Banana. They were working with Jimbo, and they were the first guys that I knew that were like branding strains. You could taste the lemon. You could see the lemons on the jar. That wasn't sprayed terps. That was real weed. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
So that was one of the first ones that I kind of got my foot in the door with. And like I said, Golden State Banana, and then it just starts kind of spiraling from there. Jars got really popular We were doing,
yeah, they did.
We were doing thousands and thousands of jars prior to these, the mylar bags, which is very popular now. And the jars are still popular. But
it just depends on like your budget, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? And how heady are you trying to make your brand, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, budget and how you like to be perceived.
There you go.
So I think some dudes like set the budget aside if they like their weed to be in a jar. I think there's still several brands, maybe Connected being one that still uses a lot of jars,
Yeah.
So I've always said, and I'll stand by it, the best weed comes in a glass jar.
Or a Grove bag.
Yeah, I hear it, man. Grove bags.
Killing it, bro.
Dude, I hear a lot of good things. I don't know too much about the science behind it. I'm not like technical when it comes to weed curing and things like that, but I know that that is very popular.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
But yeah, we got started early and we got our foot in the door at a good time. And I was able to learn a lot and be part of a lot of these emerging brands. And that's kind of like what's given us our position in the industry now.
How about like runts, bro? Didn't you guys do runts?
Yeah, Ray and LB, the story goes, Ray's told it on podcast before, they got the weed like in the East Bay, the actual Runts packs.
Yep.
Got on the highway, named it Runts, and drove straight to my shop.
Yeah, bro.
So like within hours of them getting that weed in their hands, they drove to my office.
That's fucking nuts,
They
bro.
came to me, they said, man, we have a name. The name is going to be Runts.
Yeah.
And this is what we want to do. And we banged out jars. I think it was the first wave for them was jars. Then we did some boxes, and then
That's tight.
it goes from Runts to Jokes Up, and that whole movement changed my life. That's part of why I was able to buy a home. Things like that is for sure. Sticker bags changed my life, bro. We sold millions of sticker bags through that time. We still do sell millions of bags, but sticker bags at the time were being produced by us by hand in Redwood City. So that was a great time, and the Runts branding really, solidified who we are and what we could bring to the table.
Dude, that's fire, bro. And then you were doing work with the homie Zach Woods.
Zach Woods, yeah, we've worked a lot with Zach Woods.
I remember seeing that emerge.
He's always worked with quite a few people, but he has a great relationship with the guy Jack that works for me. He's a designer.
Nice.
He does sales. Jack works out of New York City now.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
He is an amazingly talented dude, and him and Zach vibed really well. So they did a lot of stuff. And
hell yeah.
It's fun to watch brands like that. They start small and they end up growing to what they become, and it's fun to watch it all happen.
Yeah, man, it's dope, bro. And then like, let's not forget like the memes that went along with all the fucking marketing, bro. Like, I feel like you, Zach Woods, Sour Waves, Turpenstein, like, you guys are fucking and still are lighting up the fucking community with fucking fire ass.
Yeah, there was
memes,
a time when we had like really good unity. Amongst these people. You're talking like everyone was getting along and shit. There wasn't too much politics.
Yeah,
we were fucking killing it. We were on fire for a while when we were all like united. Yeah. And then everybody, they have their little issues, and I try to be like Switzerland in this shit. I try not to actually have beef.
It's not easy.
No, it's not easy, but especially when you're making memes and fucking having fun, and that's something that I've learned to just kind of like walk the line with.
Yeah, you gotta walk the line.
That's how I do marketing, man. I stir the shit up. It gets people chattering.
Yeah,
it gets my algorithm popping. My DMs start popping, and
that's right.
If you have the time and energy to be creative through social media to attract people to you, there's a lot of benefits to it.
Definitely, bro. Absolutely. So let's take it to. I want to take it back a little bit, and then we'll hop back on where we at. So, high school, right? What you was into in high school, and when did you first start smoking weed?
First time I smoked weed, I was 11.
Oh, me too.
Snatched it, you know what I'm saying?
Hit me. Yeah, that's right.
From
who?
From someone in the family, you know what I'm saying? It was right there in the house.
That's right.
It was around. It wasn't that weird to me. I played hooky or something like that from school, and I remember I made a little fucking pipe, dude.
Yeah, you did.
Went in the backyard and fired up. Who knows? I don't know if it was smoking leaf but who fucking knows?
Yeah, right.
It was fucking backyard boogie from 91 type shit.
Okay.
And,
did you get high?
I got fucking lit, bro.
Did you?
I was laying there on the couch. I've never been this high ever since. And I was like buzzing. You know when like your foot falls asleep?
Yeah.
My whole body fell asleep, bro, except I was awake. And I I don't really remember. It must have been weird. Like my mom came home and I'm like stoned and I don't remember that part, bro. Nah, it was.
And were your
I didn't
parents
get in
cool
trouble.
with it? Were your parents cool with it?
They weren't not cool with it. My parents didn't condone.
Not cool with it. So that means they just didn't really.
They didn't bother me about it.
Gotcha.
They didn't condone it. Weed's been around me my whole life in one format or another.
Same here.
These dudes were growing weed in the backyards in the 80s and all that shit. So I was around all that. So
that's cool.
My parents didn't go out of their
Did your parents
way.
grow?
They did at one point, yeah. They didn't go out of their way to like push it on me or anything like that, but they didn't try to stop
They sure as hell weren't hiding it or stopping you.
Nah, and by the time I was 16,
cool.
it was already too fucking late. I was deep in and you weren't stopping me from doing shit.
Yeah, that's right. I know that's right. Ooh, that's 16.
I played sports, so I played baseball,
what were you into, man?
baseball, football.
You look like a baseball dude.
Baseball's my sport. Like
Me too.
football, I never really understood. Like there's like crazy camaraderie and the whole super jockey vibe.
Yeah.
Not really me, but
You weren't a locker room guy, huh?
nah, hell no. Nah, I'm
sure,
not into that
for sure.
shit. But I love baseball. I love being in the dugout. I love chewing on seeds and talking shit, bro. I loved
Big League Chew.
all that, man. I love the camaraderie of baseball and being out there on the field with my boys.
That was the only sport I was ever good at, bro, besides skateboarding, which is now, I guess, a sport. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was never good at skateboarding.
Fucking outlaw sport.
My skateboarding story goes like this, bro. I got on the ramp. I'm about to drop down the ramp, you know. Dude got a quarter pipe in front of his house, and I'm like, I could do this.
Oh, no,
Homie's a little older than
dude.
me. He looks at me and goes, you're going to break your elbow. And I got down and never really attempted skateboarding after that,
Doggy,
bro.
that is a terrible way to start skating, bro.
He said,
you don't drop in to start skating,
I
bro.
mean, I
That's
probably knew a little bit, but he knew it wasn't going to be good for me.
No doubt.
I took his advice and didn't skateboard. But the skating culture is big in the Bay Area. It's part of the art scene. I think when people look at the Stickerfarmer brand, they probably, affiliate skating and
I can see
graffiti
that
and that culture with it. So it's definitely all tied together.
Yeah, that's fire, bro. And shout out to the skateboard community, man. Thanks for accepting a player back into the community after a 20-year hiatus. I stopped when I was 16, moved out here, started again when I was 36, because you can't go 2 blocks without passing a skate park in California. I was like, you know what, man, this shit looks, let me fuck around real quick. And then I got back into it and like became a part of my life again.
Good for you, bro.
Fucked myself up a lot, you know what I mean? I hurt myself a lot, bro. My wrists are fucked up. But I found my lane. I call it my old man tricks. I stay in the pocket and just have fun. You know what I'm saying?
I got a lot of respect for the skate culture. For the most part, it's good people, good vibes.
Definitely, bro.
And you can't say that about every group of people.
No, you can't, man. No, you can't. And it's crazy. It don't matter if you're 9 years old or 69 years old. You show up to the skate park and a skateboard, a little homie or a big homie, be like, hey, what's up, bro?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It's all good.
Yeah.
They're gonna you land a trick, they're gonna slap their board on you. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
it's fucking beautiful, bro.
It is
it's beautiful. So cool, man. And it's synonymous with the cannabis community. You know what I mean? Like the skate community and the weed community is like this.
Yeah, it is. The culture is united, and it crosses over into some other weird music genres and stuff like that. But it is
too,
it is connected, and it's definitely a huge part of the cannabis culture.
Yeah. I love it, man. It's so dope, bro. And like, urban cats are using it as a way to get out the hood now, like basketball. Like that's fucking beautiful. Like that didn't used to be a thing. I guess it actually did used to be a thing. It always been a thing.
Nah, but
I mean, look at Stevie Williams.
Kids need something to do.
Kids need something to fucking do. And it's like it teaches you a lot of discipline and like getting back up and trying again. Like it's a motherfucker, dude.
Yeah, there's something to be said about the dude that crashes 25 times and lands the trick on the 26th time.
Yeah, man. And so,
goes home all beat up,
Dog, you see somebody doing like a double set of stairs, bro. If you got to bail on that, you're just literally jumping off of 2 sets of stairs. You didn't land on your skateboard, bro. Like
that's right.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
Not easy.
Not easy, man. Not easy.
Did you see I brought some Piff?
I did see you brought some Piff. Let's fucking take a look at that Piff.
I'm excited. Shout out to Piff Nation.
Shout out Piff Nation.
So I brought this. I got this shipped to me, and you're gonna tell me right now if that's really Piff, bro. It's different for me. It's not it's not something that you're seeing out here on the norm. It's got
I think that is Piff, bro.
So it's like it's like Jackie, Trainwreck, Hazy.
It's more like, all right, look. So it's more like a lot of the hazes are Jackie and Trainwrecky. But these are more like a Nag Champa kind of vibe. This got something in it, man. It's like a spice. It's like spicy, you know what I'm saying?
It's like piney, you know?
Piney,
it's got
spicy.
It is like very
incense-like, earthy. Yeah, I would say this is Piff. I'd have to throw it in a vanilla Dutch and smoke it. This is actually pretty decent looking Piff, too.
So now that you give good feedback, I'll say who that's from.
Bro.
That's from the boys over at So Dope. They shot that out to me.
Actually, this looks decent, bro. I'd like to smoke some of this.
I'd love to smoke some with you and see
man.
what it feels like. I was actually gonna take a hit and see how long I could hold it in for. See how funny that gets.
Yeah, we're gonna roll some of that up too. Now,
Great.
I don't enjoy it in joints. Vanilla Dutches only.
However, I mean, if whatever we're doing here,
But we're
gonna
gonna-
with you.
but
We can
that-
smoke some.
yeah,
I want to
no
try
doubt.
it. I want to see what it tastes like.
That actually smells like it might work in a joint, bro.
I'm a orange zigzag.
Orange zigzag guy. Okay.
That's my go-to. The raws and all that, like I like the way it smokes. Like if someone like you rolls it.
Yeah.
But me, I can't get that nice raw. I can't get hands on it that way. So
It's all
I
good,
don't
bro.
smoke a lot of joints either.
What's your twist? What's your preferred method of
I like it.
smokage?
I smoke carts, bro.
Carts.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's too simple for me.
What kind of carts do you like?
I got a
Like-
family.
like
I don't
live
like
resin,
smelling like weed, all
rosin,
that shit.
Distillate. What do you like?
Whatever kind I have. I'm not picky like that.
For sure.
I was watching one of the videos and they asked somebody like, would you rather smoke outdoor for a month or Disney cards? Like fucking shoot me some cards, dude. I don't gotta roll shit up.
Oh yeah.
I'm easy like
Well,
that.
yo, Disney carts are like spray terps are like the Disney carts of weed, bro. Or yeah, spray terps are like this. So think of it like that.
Yeah.
So smoke like live resin or live rosin.
No, I know
carts.
it's like that, but in my brain it just doesn't even matter. I'm like, I'm okay with the simplicity of it. And then typically,
cool.
like
If you
I'm
don't
getting
care, then
cards
fuck
from,
it.
reliable source.
Okay,
you know
good,
what I'm
good, good.
saying?
So you ain't
I
smoking
know
no
what
dirty
I'm not
discs.
just buying the bottom of the line type
Yeah.
shit. These dudes know I want to smoke some good shit.
Yeah, that's
you know?
cool. That's cool.
So that's for me. It's the simplicity of it. It's the not having smoke all over me and smell like smoke when I'm picking the kids up from school
No
and
doubt.
shit like that.
No doubt. Yeah, I'm that dad. Oof. I'm terrible.
I was, and I have kids at all ages. I have 3 daughters. I have a 15-year-old, I have a 7-year-old, and I have a 5-year-old right now.
Oh wow,
So,
nice spread, Papa.
The 15-year-old, she, I already lived a whole lifetime with her. So
Right? They like grew up with you.
yeah,
It's crazy.
Yeah, we lived in a warehouse, man. We lived my headquarters
shit,
in Redwood
dude.
City, 3,600 square foot warehouse. Lived in there with my daughter, raised a family there, started
Wow.
Stickerfarmer there.
No shit.
I had one machine at the time. We probably have 40 machines now. It was a cool time of my life living in a warehouse, fully submerged in being creative and doing fun shit.
That's fucking cool, man.
Yeah,
So
I recommend that to anybody that could pull that off. Try that one time in your life.
what, live at the shop?
Work, live, compound.
I'd love
We
that.
had a huge warehouse. We still have the warehouse. It's the main headquarters down there in the Bay.
Okay.
Apartment upstairs. If I could wake
his
up,
apartment upstairs?
like,
Cool.
I had a slide. My commute was a slide.
No fucking way.
I walk
bro.
out of my room. I get on my slide, drop down to my computer. Like,
Oh,
it
that's
was
fucking
so
cool.
fucking cool, bro. I had
That's
like
fun.
probably had 20 fish tanks in there.
Damn. Okay.
reptiles.
Some good vibes.
It was super cool.
I'm
Carpeted warehouse,
Fucks
man. It
with
was
that.
very cool. And then life got serious, and Stickerfarmer came along and took over my life.
Yeah, right. Oh, this is before Stickerfarmer.
Yeah, this is like, there was a whole era there where I was just, I was probably doing, a couple $100,000 a year.
Okay.
I've done a couple $100,000 already this year now. You know what I'm saying?
Got
And
you.
we're
got
2
you,
weeks
got
in.
You, got you. Got you.
So
okay.
literally in 2 weeks, I've done as much business as I was doing in a year then.
Wow. Blessing, bro.
Yeah.
What a blessing.
My life's changed quite a bit since
That's cool,
then.
man. So let's not get too far ahead. Let's dive back into 2017 where we left off before I brought you back to high school. So 2017, you got a lot of these emerging brands you're fucking with. What kind of happens after that, bro? Because it seemed like you guys were on a mean ass tear.
Yeah, so we did the jars. The jars hit for a while. I invested a lot of money into getting the right equipment to do jars.
Mm-hmm.
And then the sticker bag idea came along. I fucking woke up one morning, slapped a sticker on a bag, had a couple conversations with a couple different people that led to us doing this. And the sticker bags just took over for years, So at that point, I went up to about 40 employees. I had a huge production staff. So we went on a great ride from 2017 till 2020 or so.
Okay.
When the industry kind of slowed down, people started leaning towards more stuff that's outsourced overseas, things like that.
Yep.
You know, I was the only show in town for about 2 years.
Oh, that's a sweet spot.
I had a sweet spot, and we didn't have to sell heavy. The fish were jumping on our boat.
Okay.
My team only had to know how to fucking gut the fish, bro. They didn't have to know how to do fishing.
Okay.
So there was that much work. My DMs just like fucking loaded every day with requests. So, you know, fast forward a couple of years later, there's now hundreds of sticker shops that do what I do. Yeah. They're running ads. Everything's getting competitive. The products are changing. So we probably like reduced our staff like in half.
Okay. Because
we started outsourcing a lot of stuff.
Got you.
So, and for me personally, it's a lot better that way. Lowers liability. Anybody that's been through anything serious in business legally knows all about liability, and that there's almost no price you could put on protecting yourself and not falling into some sort of pit of legal fees, you know? So
that happened to you?
Absolutely. I've been through several lawsuits, but
no shit.
More recently, I had one that hit a little closer to home and fucking hurt pretty bad. And
do you want to speak on them or just leave it where it's at?
I mean, I'll speak on it in a sense where
maybe like a warning to other companies.
A warning to people in a sense where like you can never take too good of care of people, man. No matter who you're taking care of, no matter what you do for them, no matter what pedestal or platform or financial benefits you give them, they'll fucking turn on you, bro. They'll turn on you. And that shit changed my whole perspective on people.
Wow.
It's fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that person that did these things, they get to know that, you know, that's the effect that they had on me, is that like it made me not trust overall people, you know? So since that happened, I've changed the way I move dramatically. Okay. The way I communicate, the way I present myself on social media, the way I communicate with my staff, the way I communicate in a setting like this publicly. All of that had to change dramatically for me to get comfortable. And that's kind of what I've been working on myself, is just like finding that comfort zone again, you know? Yeah. I'm a pretty abrasive dude. Yeah. You know, I could be very aggressive. I could push a hard fucking line when I want to get shit done. Yeah, sure. And when you're doing $5-6 million worth of work a year, it's like you got to work fucking hard. Sure. And you can't be a fucking pussy. That's right. And
you heard?
Fall out, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Always, bro.
And
always.
You got to really stick to your guns and stand up to motherfuckers on a daily basis to keep it like that. And in my position, like, y'all know who I work for. I don't have to say who I work for. You can't fuck around, bro. You gotta fucking move a certain way. You can't be taking advantage of people. You can't be fucking doing people wrong and shit. Yeah. So it's like, this is all the shit that I'm experiencing in my life on like this higher level. I've always been able to play with the big boys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You gonna go swim in the whale tank? You gonna get in there with all the sharks? That's different, bro. That's not like being a shark swimming around with guppies. Yeah, that's like being a shark swimming around with sharks. Yeah, these motherfuckers will bite you in half. That's right. And eat you for dinner. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's the shit I had to learn about the hard way, bro. And you got to be on your shit, and you gotta stick to you gotta have integrity, bro. That's the real shit. Yeah. And these other dudes that don't have integrity, they ain't gonna make it. They're gonna make money. They're gonna feel great about it. But the longevity is where it's at, and that's something that I mentioned in our notes. And longevity is fucking crucial. Yeah. A lot of people can come up, bro. Once you gain, can you maintain? Yeah. Can you keep this podcast going? Right. You know what I'm saying? Can I keep selling stickers? Yeah. Can I keep paying rent at fucking 5 different warehouses? Right. Can I keep my fucking employees paid every week? Can I roll out that fucking check every week?
That's big dog shit, bro.
Big fucking deal, bro. That shit's heavy. And that's the shit that'll make you lose sleep at night. And when motherfuckers turn on you, that's the shit you end up thinking about and regretting why you would have gone out of your way for them, bro. So you just got to check yourself and move different. And you can't have personal relationships with everybody. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't care how much they do for you. I don't care how close y'all work. You can't have personal relationships with everybody. You need to keep a distance from damn near everybody, man. I'm close with my wife and my kids. Yeah. It's like it wasn't easy for me to come out here right now and see you, bro. It took a while for me to want to come out and do this and be public about, you know, what we got going on.
Yeah, no doubt.
But we touched down and we made it. We about to smoke some fucking Fields Family Farms.
Yeah, bro. Did you find out what this was we were rolling up?
Man, he says it's some brand new strain.
Smells
They
great.
haven't even named it yet. So
Okay.
if I get that text back.
Oh, it's all good, bro. We'll leave it at the brand new strain by Fields Farms.
Yeah, Fields Family Farms,
Yo,
man.
nice and
Shout out to
sticky.
Rob. He says that's a biscotti by Sherbanger.
Oh, no shit, dude. That shit is nice.
Yeah.
I definitely smelled the Scotty. I'd have to go back in for the Sherbanger. I mean, I loved everything I'm seeing, smelling. Good bud structure. Got a great fucking nose. Reminds me of something. Something good I really enjoy. Can't quite put my finger on it. It's probably the Scotty in there, but that shit's dope, bro. All right, so learned many life lessons through the business for sure, bro. Let's talk about I want to kind of tap in. I know we talked about it for a second, but let's just tap into like the memes and like, bro, you're on fucking fire with the Piff and the spray terp memes, bro. Let's fucking talk about it.
Yeah,
bro.
that's a fucking it's an interesting topic, bro.
It's fucking very interesting. Let's talk about it. What made you jump on those.
So like my whole life,
Yeah.
when I was a kid, every scenario I always imagined if I was like a comedian telling a joke.
Yeah,
So you'd be at the grocery store having some weird interaction. You'd be like, oh, if I was a comedian, I'd tell a story this way.
No
so
doubt.
I think that was always something I wanted to do, you know? I wanted to
Okay.
be a comedian, wanted to own a pet store. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm getting
Oh,
the comedian dream
shit.
out with the fucking meme thing.
with the memes, yeah, and they're very effective. And I fucking laugh at them.
I used to just post marketing shit. Oh, here's a picture of the bags and the jars. And yeah, people don't want fucking your work shoved down their throat, you know?
No, they don't.
They want you to fucking entertain them, you
They
know?
don't want to be sold. They want to be entertained, bro.
Yeah. So at one point, I started entertaining people. I started making memes. I'm not sure when I crossed over. It's sometime around the time you're talking about when me, Turpenstein, Got Bars, Sour Waves,
Got
Zach
Bars too,
Woods,
yeah.
Stingy. We're all fucking synced up real nice. Start
Yeah.
doing the memes real heavy. And then, you know, next thing you know, I can't post an advertisement because it's getting fucking 12 likes. Post a meme, it gets fucking 1,200 likes. 500 comments. You know?
Right.
So the meme thing's been good to me. It's a good way to good way to show people you know what you're talking about in the industry,
Yeah.
or not. I do both.
Or not.
You
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
I'm not an expert on strains and lineage and genetics and all this stuff. So that stuff is funny to poke on sometimes. But the Piff thing was like the more recent, kind of like ongoing. I must have made like 20 or 30 memes about it.
Yeah.
And it was a legit question. I didn't understand if Piff was a strain
No
or if
doubt.
Piff was a fucking word like we use chronic or dank,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, no
a
doubt.
term or a strain. So I kind of presented that conversation on Instagram, and
The Piff
you know,
community
correct me
went
if I'm
wild.
wrong, but like the East Coast dudes were at each other's fucking necks about it.
Yeah.
They're arguing over the meaning of Piff, the origin of Piff.
Yeah.
They're mad at me. I'm getting fucking death threats in my DM.
Dog. Yo,
Because
Piff is
they-
real where we're from, bro.
Dude, I wasn't really making fun of it. Yes, it was fun and funny,
Yeah.
but I wasn't trying to like roast this strain. Like,
Yeah.
who is Piff? Is this a person? Is this a
Yeah,
strain?
we
like,
fed our families for a long time off the Piff. That's why it's personal.
and I could understand
you know?
why that would be, you know?
Yeah.
So that makes plenty of sense to me, but I was having fun with it. Shit got me deleted off Instagram.
Yeah, it fucking did.
Permanently
Jeez.
disabled my account, 73,000 followers.
Ooh.
I wake
Shout
up
out to
December
Piff.
1st. I'm like panicked, bro. I'm like, fuck. And I was on a good one too. Everybody saw that fuck. I was on a good one. I was
You
having
were,
too
dude.
much fun. I was like, I think my last post was something like, I should roast Canada next. so somebody got my account
Yo,
taken down.
So let me give you a little history about the Piff, as you know, from my perspective. Right?
Please.
As far as like, is it a strain? Is it mean good weed? So I would say, so for me, Piff is Uptown Haze, Washington Heights Haze. You know, the Cuban Black Haze as we know it now. We called it Purple Haze. Back in, you know, the early 2000s, the Dipset, I call it the Dipset era, when Dipset was on fire. They still are, but like when they really came out as
What
a,
year
as a
is this
group.
now?
So this is like, so I've been smoking Piff since like I was in high school. We used to like skip school, drive to Uptown, Spanish Harlem, Washington Heights, buy some dimes, and then go back, you know, flipping for dubs. You know what I'm saying? And that was like a little hustle, a little young boy hustle. It was retarded. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's fucking
how you
not,
pay for
not
lunch.
a great hustle.
Lunch
and,
money.
and you smoking up all your profit. Anyway, so I've been smoking Piff since the 90s. And it wasn't called Piff at first. It was just Haze, Purple Haze. And then, you know, the Dipset homies and like Shice Bubs, like, yeah, they started calling it Piff, made it like, you know, that's that Piff. And then that Piff came out, the mixtape thing, and you know, it could be used to call something, yo, that's that Piff. Like, that shit is fire. You know what I'm saying? If you're talking to like an object outside of weed, like you did hear that a little bit, but it was mainly about the haze. But I noticed when I moved to Allentown, PA, some Puerto Rican cats I knew was calling like good weed Piff. Yo, I got that Piff. I'm like, yo, bro, what the fuck you talking about? That's not Piff.
Okay.
Nah, this Piff, son. This shit is fire. I'm like, nah, y'all got it fucked up, bro. This is not Piff. So that argument has already been happening since way back on the East Coast.
Kind of regional, depending on where you are and who you talk to, you're gonna get a different answer.
Yeah, word. So, but yeah, for me, Washington Heights, Uptown Harlem, Spanish Harlem, Black Harlem, whatever, Purple Haze, Piff. That's what it is, Cuban Black Haze. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, bottom line, dude, if it was feeding fucking families and fools
families
were making money off of it and it was moving out there easy, I understand why people have love for it, and that makes plenty of sense. It definitely was not a topic that I was ready for so much reaction.
No doubt.
But it was fun. I think,
you know, it's fun to talk about, bro. But it's reminiscent of your childhood, your upbringing, like, you know, these little hustle chapters in your life. Like, you know, you were probably selling other things back then. And you was probably a hardcore motherfucker back then when you were selling Piff. And, like, you know what I mean? Like, that was kind of a flex. You had it was drug dealer weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anybody watched the White Boy Kev, shout out White Boy Kev episode, bro, I didn't even know how much money they were making off of Piff till I interviewed White Boy Kev. And he was telling me, like, the numbers these blocks were doing and these spots were doing. These were like $1 million Piff spots, dude. Tens of thousands of dollars a day spots off of dimes. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck.
Yeah, and everyone was getting different weed too. East Coast was getting different weed than the West Coast, so
definitely,
bro, it would make sense that something like that would be, you know, high grade at that time out there. There's hella different types of weed at the end of the day. As long as I get stoned, man, I'm not really
dude.
Not really good. Tripping.
It's all good. So shout out to the Piff community, man.
Yeah, shout out to Piff Nation.
Shout out to Piff
I
Nation.
apologize for upsetting you.
He was just fucking around.
I'm coming to New York. I'm coming out there. We're gonna go out there for the
coming 420?
Yeah, the Buddy's Bodega Zolympics, I think.
Oh, hell
is that
yeah.
right?
Yep.
That must be what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna try to pull up out there. I think it's at 420, yep.
Fuck yeah.
So
they did a hell of a job last year. I went last year, man. That was a fucking cool ass event, man.
Yeah, I heard. Buddy's a solid dude. Shout out to Buddy's. They'll
be here in 2 weeks, bro.
They're coming.
Yeah, they're coming through. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Hell yeah, man. We've been trying to lock in for a minute, man. We finally put the pieces together.
Great. We should all meet.
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll get together. I'll have the boys from Mendo come out. You know that they've been working with the Mendo team for a long time.
We'll smoke some Piff.
Yes, we will. I'll save that. I'm saving this. I'm just gonna take this around and just ask for people's opinion
all the
on
East Coast cats, yeah.
Yeah. So it's good to know it's the real thing. We're off to a great start.
Yeah. I mean, we gotta smoke it first, but that smells like some Piff. It's actually some of the. If that's Piff, like I think it is, it's actually some of the better Piff I've seen lately.
It's in the right neighborhood, at least, huh?
In the right neighborhood. It's in the neighborhood.
Good.
It's in the neighborhood. What do you think about? What are your thoughts on like the current state of the cannabis market right now, man? What are you thinking?
So far, this year feels good for me.
Okay.
That's what I can tell you right now from my perspective.
Cool.
I have a lot of theories as to what that is. I think ultimately that has to just do with us being in business for a long time and being a trusted brand.
Yep.
So what that tells me about other companies is if you're in this business and you're already, you know, kind of thriving and you're still hanging on, then I believe you'll be okay.
Nice.
I think there is some movement at the beginning for people that are starting brands because they come in with like a new, fresh perspective. The guys from our era are just like, man, if I can't make X amount on a pound, then I'm out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
These new dudes are like, well, then I'll just sell 50 pounds.
Straight up.
You know? So these old school dudes, they want to sell 5 pounds and have this paycheck. The younger dudes, they'll just come through, put the play together.
Period, bro.
And, you know, I have customers who 1 year ago were buying logos off of me, and now they're buying $20,000 worth of packaging at a time. These are not 40-year-old dudes. These are 23-year-old guys that are fucking fearless.
Oh, yeah.
And smart and haven't been through what we've been through. They're not traumatized by the police. They're not traumatized by the airports. They're not traumatized by the postal system or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they have a different perspective, and I think that these dudes that are not evolving and not changing, that are from my generation, are gonna fucking regret it if they don't get with the shit and pay attention to what's going on out there.
Yo, real shit, bro. Every time I feel myself giving any type of resistance on the state of the game, what's going on, a pivot that I need to make, that I know I need to make to keep this shit going, like, I instantly check myself. Don't be that fucking old head that's just gonna let the young boys run circles around you, because it ain't they're following trends, they're making the trends. You know what I'm saying? The youngsters run this shit, bro. The world, bro.
I am that old head, and I have to check myself every day.
Yeah, word.
You know, I'm 43 years old. This is a young man's game,
yeah,
and
word, bro.
yes, we paved the way, but you know what? First one in the jungle is gonna be the first one to die.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying?
That's right.
So, you know, you have to really pay attention and watch who's coming up behind you, because they got more energy. They're younger. They might have more financing. I mean, as this stuff starts to evolve into a, you know, federally legal or rescheduled and things like that, you're going to see bigger financing coming, and they're gonna invest in these young dudes that are hungry and have the energy to back it up.
Shout out to the young boys, man. I love it, bro.
Appreciate you guys, man.
Like, I love
nothing
how you
respect.
Yeah, nothing but respect, man. And I love how you explain that, because, you know, they do have the energy and the fucking hustle, and they are growing up in a world where they didn't have to get as low as we had to get, you know what I'm saying, to survive and not go to jail and shit like that. And they're taking full advantage of it, as they fucking should.
Yeah, perspective.
And it's fucking
dudes our age
motivates
feel
me.
entitled.
Yeah, bro. I've been doing this for 20. Okay, cool.
OG, nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah, nobody cares.
No, they don't. Unfortunately, I'll give you the respect. Other OGs will give you the respect. But the dude that's spending the money on the weed, he don't give a fuck. He just wants the fancy fucking bag, man.
Yeah.
He wants the fucking Happy Meal.
Yeah, bro.
And that's who really decides what's going on here.
Yeah.
Is the fucking end all be all, is the customer, the people that are smoking the fucking weed, dude.
Come on, man. What you think? The old heads pick candy for the strain of the fucking world?
Fuck no.
Dude. The young boys did, and that's what the fuck it is.
No.
That's why when I was coming up, it was Piff, it was sour, because we the fuck said it so.
Yeah, it's
we
OG
were the ones,
all day. Gas.
You know what I'm saying? And then it went to OG, and then the cooks, and then you know, whatever, fill in the blank.
That's right.
But yeah, man, that's fucking cool, man. I like how you explain that, bro. Shout out to the youngsters, man.
Yep.
For real. Let's touch on all the stores you have, bro. Like, where are you guys located? What are all the spots? Redwood City's the flagship, right?
Redwood City's where I'm from.
Okay.
That's our headquarters.
Okay.
That's a nice big shop. There's several people there, several designers. We also have Mendocino, which is up in Laytonville. That's Stickerfarmer Mendo.
Okay.
That's ran by my good friends Sam and Doug.
People love that one, bro.
People love that one. They love those
that
guys.
stuff.
And
Yeah.
shout out to Be Easy and Doug for working together on that project. Like,
He
you
picks
know,
you guys
they
up
say a
like
lot of
motherfuckers.
times, if you're not tapped in Laytonville and Mendocino, Humboldt,
Yeah.
you're not really tapped in, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that, but that is a common perception. And there is a huge history and culture that's part of me that comes from there.
It's cool, man.
And when these dudes were bringing me up there in the early 2000s, and the shit I got to see and what I was exposed to then plays a big part in who I am now, you know?
It's cool, man.
Then we got Sacramento. Shout out to Brian and Frank and John and Chelsea over there in Sacramento.
Yeah, shout out to Sacktown crew.
They take care of the Good Pizza account.
Yeah.
It's a great shop, nice location
Great
right
shop.
there off of Bradshaw by the drive-in movie theater.
Yep.
I have another shop in Inglewood,
Oh, no
which
shit.
is right by LAX.
Nice.
It's a nice location. Shout out to Eric down there running that shop. LA's been good to us. It's not easy to keep a business open down there when you live up here.
Yeah,
But
right.
LA has been good to us. There's a ton of traffic down there, you know?
And nobody's hitting your spot robbing you because you ain't got no packs in there.
Nah, knock on wood.
Knock on wood. Yeah, shit goes down in LA.
But nah, for the record, we don't keep any weed around.
Shout
It's
out
like
to LA,
packaging.
man.
We're also out the way a little bit. We're in a nice little
cool.
gated business park, so
Oh, there you go.
we're not sitting ducks at all.
No doubt.
We do
cool,
like
man.
to keep our environment safe for my employees and whatnot, because just with who we got coming
course,
in and
man.
out, you never know.
Of course, bro. What about out of state? Do you guys have boots on the ground out of state?
So we do have a dude in New York that
Okay.
actually is there physically. That's young Jack. He's one of our top salesmen and designers. So
Nice.
he works from New York City. He's on New York time, and he caters to that market for the most part.
Tight.
Yep.
Nice, bro. Man, it sounds like you got a good fucking operation going. You're set up in the right places. Did Jersey never pop?
Yeah,
I
so
feel
there,
like-
at one point we had like a lot of momentum. So we're coming out of COVID, fucking making
remember that was
a
around
shitload
COVID
of
time.
money. I'm like,
Yeah.
San Diego, I'm like getting ready to sign all these leases, and I did sign several leases
Ooh,
of
shit.
things that didn't pan out. And then about 2 years ago, fucking shit slowed down, bro. When the
Yeah.
pack prices plummeted.
Yeah, they did.
Nobody saw that coming. At least I didn't see it coming.
No, we didn't see it.
I was seeing nothing but growth in the market.
Yeah.
And then as the year turned, I think as it turned to like 22,
22
it just
shit
fucking
went
went
down.
salty, bro. So
Yeah.
I kind of recoiled.
Okay.
I slowed down. I was looking at places in Jersey. I was looking at places in New York. I was looking at places in Atlanta. And, you know, we had the funding lined up. There was all these things. And, you know, we had that lawsuit at the same time. And, like, shit, life just got fucking heavy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I scaled it back. I still am scaling it back. Somebody told me once, hey, man, keep it small, keep it all. That's a real thing.
Yeah,
So
I like
if your business is doing good and you're thriving, fucking maybe think about keeping it how it is.
Keep
you know
it
what I'm
small,
saying?
keep it all. I like that
Yeah,
saying.
you want to think, oh, I'm supposed to elevate. I'm supposed to do these things that you see on TV or you've heard of happening. And, you know, there's nothing better than just natural progress.
Yeah.
Don't force anything. Don't go too far out on a limb. Take it from somebody who has experienced what it's like to be on a limb. It's fucking scary, dude.
Yeah, it fucking is.
Yeah.
Being an entrepreneur is scary, and it's not for the fucking weak or the faint.
No, I have nobody to fall back on. I don't have investors. I don't
Same,
have,
dude.
you know, my mom gave me a $14,000 loan in 2008. That's the last time anybody
Wow.
gave me any investment
Shout
in my
to
company.
moms.
So
That's what's up.
that played a big part in us being able to do what we're doing now. And we've
Hell yeah.
now flipped that into everything we got going on.
Love that, bro. Love that. You don't need a mill to start every time, folks. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I got a $50,000 loan. You could do it. You could probably, you know, maybe find a family member or somebody. Need a little down payment to keep things reasonable. But I don't even think you need a down payment to get a business loan. So if you're an artist or you're a designer and you think you have the ability to, you know, run a machine, hit up Roland. Buy yourself a $20,000 printer and give it a shot. That's what I did. I never looked back. I must have probably sold $20 million worth of fucking packaging in the last few years, bro.
Wow. That's a lot of weed, bro.
Yeah, that's a lot of weed.
That's a lot of apes.
I did an interview last
fucking
night
apes.
with Leafly last night.
Did you?
Yeah, they like
Look at you
hit
knocking
me
out
up.
the interviews.
Well, it was on the phone, you know.
Okay.
But the dude was like, "How many bags do you think you sold? Like 1 million this year?" You know.
Mm-hmm.
And I know for sure on Monday and Tuesday of this week I sold a quarter million bags.
Damn, bro.
So I don't know how many I sold last year, but probably billions.
I'll tell you what, man.
That's a lot of weed.
It's hard to sell a pack if it ain't a work pack without a fucking 128 eighth bags. You know what I'm saying? So I would imagine that you guys are good in the printing world.
Yeah, it's part of it. Other than the competition and the market share being part of it,
no doubt.
there's a lot of dudes that are like, so like when I first started, I'm young, I'm hungry, I'm ready to fucking go gobble up all the work that I can.
Yeah.
So I'm undercutting everybody. Oh, Stickerfarmer, y'all beat his fucking prices. Fuck Stickerfarmer. So they're gunning for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These dudes that are actually doing this shit, trying to take your work. So the young, hungry dudes, they get the work. And then when it comes time to cut that big check, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 packaging order, who you think they trust? The dude who just started in the garage, or they're going to come to Stickerfarmer that's an established, brand, and I could back it up. So that's what we're seeing now is like just more frequent, larger orders than smaller orders because we are trusted, you know?
There you go. And for the people out there curious, do you have a minimum order or anything like that? Or
Something like a sticker bag, there is like, 100 bags or something like that.
Yeah, no doubt.
For the most part, man, if you spend $50 with me, I'm going to help you out.
Oh, that's cool, man.
It's about the minimum, bro. It's like $50. It's like there's some shit.
That's respectable.
Yes, you're gonna buy printed bags like this. You already know. You're going into it a little bit. You're spending
you gotta get like
$1,600, $1,700 to start a project like that.
Exactly.
But if you just need some stickers and you got some blank mylar bags or some blank jars, I'll sell you some stickers.
Hell yeah.
You can get your shit started anywhere. Like I said, the one kid bought a logo for $100 like a year ago, and he's doing $20,000 packaging orders. If that's not inspiring to somebody to want to fucking start their own brand,
that's
it's
cool,
like,
man.
Follow the leader.
I love it, bro. I love it. As a brand, I love that. I love to see that shit, man. Shit motivates me. For sure. Let me ask you this, bro. What do you know that the industry should know? Or what you calling bullshit on out there in the cannabis industry?
What am I calling bullshit on?
What you calling bullshit on, bro?
Man, that's a sensitive subject for me because I work for everybody.
Oh man.
So like it's hard. Like I don't like calling out specific things or people, but I have no problem like roasting a fucking moon rock or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So
talk about the moon rocks.
There's certain shit to me that's gimmicky, but again, if you're just starting out and you're just exploring and you want to just get fucking stoned, fucking pack a moon rock, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right, you're going to get lit.
Hey, there's a place for everything.
Yeah, so by the time you're my age and you've experienced all the good weed that I've experienced, you have a different perspective on things. But there's something for everybody, and something that may be a gimmick to me or you is the next man's perfectly happy thing. Sprayed terp weed is a perfect example of it. Look, I drink LaCroix. LaCroix has fake flavoring in it, right?
Nah, come on, don't do that. That's not as bad, bro.
I'm not smoking it, but it's a fake flavor. You know
no
what I'm saying?
doubt, no doubt.
So
it is a fake
all
flavor.
I'm saying, you know, there's people that are criticizing this shit. These people fucking snort cocaine and shoot heroin or whatever, and they're criticizing sprayed terp. So it's not as bad as some people say.
It's true.
If you choose to smoke something that's enhanced in any way, shape, or form, that's your choice.
That's
now,
your choice,
if you're making someone think that something is real, this really tastes like watermelon, buffalo, fucking zesty jalapeno mocha weed.
Yeah, come on now.
This is natural. Now you're full of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's how you present yourself, and it's how you want to be perceived. But you know,
yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Most spray packs that I've seen out in the wild, they've been advertised as spray packs, bro. Like I don't.
They have a logo. I've seen some of these dudes are putting a logo on that straight says this is that. So I don't think the majority of these big popular brands are trying to trick anyone.
Yeah.
I think they found something that people like. Like I said, I smoke carts.
Yeah.
I got a little grape flavored cart in the car. That's probably the same exact stuff they're putting on the weed. So to each his own. I'm not into smoking sprayed weed, but if you want to smoke sprayed weed, bro, feel free.
I was talking to my son about this on the way to school. I was talking to my son about this. I was talking about, well, you know, how we used to smoke cigarettes in the bathroom in high school. And when the teacher walked in, it'd be like, cool or not cool. You know, if you walked in, you'd have to say cool. If it was a teacher, you're not cool. And all the cigarettes go out. And then I was like, talking to my son, I was like, they don't smoke cigarettes in high school, huh? He's like, nah, man. He's like, they smoke like vapes.
Yeah, they hit the vape.
And Nick, I'm like, Nick, what you mean Nick? He's like, nicotine. I'm like, oh, nicotine vapes, got you. Or like the weed vapes. I'm like, oh, word, that makes sense. I would have been doing that at school too.
Yeah, that's
weed
the thing.
Vapes. That's great.
So clean.
I mean, don't do that in school, kids.
Quiet, yeah.
But like, I get it. I was a little Billy Badass. I would have been doing that if vapes were out back then. You know what I'm saying?
So we have bongs this big. We have bongs this big in class.
Yeah, we had.
Smoking out of.
Yeah,
I remember kids taking bong rips in class, like some ridiculous shit.
That's wild. That's wild.
If we had a vape pen, that would have made life a lot easier.
Way
than
easier,
suspended.
Man. Shout out to Young Life, man. Just enjoying all these amenities.
Yeah.
And these legalities, man. That's pretty cool.
Man, you're knocking them doobies out. You got your little holder tray.
What a time be like, yo, look at these bars, bro. Come on,
like
man.
this.
We don't fuck around on the Good Pizza podcast, man. We roll bars over here. You heard?
I like it. Well done.
Yeah, let me know when you're ready, boss. I got it ready for you.
Whenever you are, bro. I'm not in a hurry.
Cool.
We're chilling.
No doubt. Yeah, we're chilling. Just putting some things together.
Yeah, I like it.
A guy like you, I would consider you a successful fella. I'm always curious, do you have a special morning routine that you do? Do you care to share with us? Do you do like push-ups and jumping jacks and shit? Or you just
I wish I could say I did. You
don't rub me as a jumping jacks guy.
No, I've done jumping jacks a few times.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I did a couple this morning.
I've worked out here and there. The last 2 years I was off my fucking shit, bro.
Yeah.
So I'd say like in the last couple months, I've snapped back into my routine.
Nice. Good.
I'm getting up at 5 a.m.
Attaboy.
Go get coffee, take a ride around the neighborhood, call the guys on the East Coast,
Cool.
check in with the squad. So that's how I've always done that. I've always been an early bird. The last 2 years, bro, I was just kind of like going through it, and I was like eating hella gummies and sleeping in, and I was like a different fucking person, bro. So it feels good to be back where I'm at right now. And
nice.
Last time we talked, I wasn't smoking.
Yeah.
So I went from
you wasn't smoking.
I went from literally like every day from when I was 16 to about 42. I smoked every day. So 24 years, something like that. I smoked every day.
Good run.
And then I just hit a brick fucking wall, and I couldn't smoke shit without feeling bad, bro. I did not like the way it made me feel for a while. So
that's the thing, bro. I hear that with like older cats. That,
I don't know if midlife crisis or what. Just fucking hit me like a ton of bricks, bro. And I started feeling down and shit, and I was stressing off the business and going through life. My kids are starting high school, and it was a lot, bro. But I took a whole bunch of fucking gummies. I got some good ass gummies from my boy. Took a whole bunch of gummies for like a month and a half, like
Nice.
300 milligrams a night.
That boy.
And
I'll do it.
And
I'll do it.
Snap me back into it, bro.
Okay.
So now I'm not taking no gummies, so I'll just sleep fine without it. But it was interesting, like relearning the weed game. You know, shout out to the Volcano guys, because they reached out to me and sent me this little device, and it's called a Venti. You know what this thing is?
No, I don't. Tell me about it.
I should have brought it, but it's like a handheld Volcano.
Oh, cool.
And I had put up a post that basically said that I was trying to get back into smoking and I was having anxiety. And Volcano reached out to me and sent me a fat care package.
Oh, shout out to them,
They sent
bro.
me the
It's
big
dope.
fat Volcano. They sent me the Venti, the little handheld ones.
Nice,
And
dude.
that
It
shit
kind of
got
eased you back in?
it's completely, yeah.
Nice, bro. And you know what else? I was just thinking, edibles fucking raise your tolerance like a motherfucker. I don't know if you know that.
Yep.
So when you started smoking again, you didn't get like full fucking send high. You know what I'm saying? You
No,
know,
it
take
took me a
month
while.
off,
I
that'll
was getting
fuck you up.
blasted.
We'll fuck you
the
up,
gummies
bro.
had my eyes like red. I'm like
Yeah.
stumbling around the house and
Yeah.
shit. Like there was a good like 2 months where I was like lit.
Yeah.
And then now I can like consume again and
Cool.
I'm more productive. So my personal productivity was like
There you
at
go.
an all-time low when I wasn't smoking, bro.
Okay. No shit.
Big time.
Production went down.
Big time.
Wow.
Like 100%.
Were your creative juices not flowing, or what
None
was
of
it?
it. None of it.
Gotcha.
Bro. I wasn't motivated. I had no creative juices. I was fucking just stressing. I was super focused on stress and how the fuck I was gonna pay my bills for the rest of my life, how I'm gonna put my
you went
daughters
there.
through college. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? I
yeah.
was just like hung up on all that shit, and I wasn't smoking.
Yeah.
I'm back to smoking full time again. I feel fucking great. I've got all those things put in the right place in my brain.
Cool, man.
It's like life's not so overwhelming. You know what I'm saying?
Well, welcome back.
Thank you. I fucking
Good to have you back, pal.
thank you. I feel it, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Any weird skills you have that you care to share with us? Or any life hacks? I'm a cheat code guy. Hit me.
So you know, my skill is communication.
Ooh,
That's
a good
my
one.
that's my
a very
main
good one.
skill. I communicate very clearly. I'm
think
very
you do.
aware of how I make people feel and how they make me feel. I'm typically very tuned into the environment and have a good knack on what's going on. That helps you when you're selling. That helps when you're walking into any environment and figuring out who's who. I just have a good sense of who's who, you know?
You can read a room very well.
Yeah, absolutely. That's
good, man.
definitely one of my strong points, and that's crucial when you're a leader and you're trying to lead an operation and a whole staff into the future and take them in a good direction.
Absolutely.
As far as life hacks, I'd say like the number one life hack is shutting the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? There's a time and
Tell
a
me more.
place. There's a time and a place to say too much.
Yeah.
And there's a time and a place to shut the fuck up and keep your fucking mouth shut. And that's probably gotten me further in life than any other skill.
You know what? I'm gonna add on to that, bro, because I noticed that some people and some of my people, they like don't like dead space in a conversation. Like they feel like they have to keep
They're
fucking
nervous.
talking. Yeah, it's a nervous reaction thing. It's like nervous energy. Like they just keep talking. Like, bro, take a fucking break.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to keep talking. 'Cause now you talking.
draining.
You ain't talking about shit. You're just talking just to talk. You didn't told me this shit a week ago, bro. Chill out.
Yep. I
Yeah,
just
man.
had someone do that to me recently, bro. It's like we went and ate. Dude
Yeah.
just didn't shut the fuck up.
Man.
Fuck, bro. Give it a fucking break.
And you can tell they're just nervous.
Yeah. We've known each other for however long. It's like, bro, you got nothing to be nervous about.
Yeah.
But people get like that, and they tend to spill the beans and say too much. And
Yeah.
sometimes you need to just listen. I do talk a lot. I do have a lot to say, but I do know when it's time to be quiet and time to listen and absorb.
Yeah. Well, that's the art of proper communication. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
My mentor taught me years ago. He's like, you know what, your success in life will be directly related to your ability to communicate with others in life.
Absolutely.
I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, I have people around me that are a lot smarter than me.
Yeah,
A lot smarter.
that's a good thing.
I communicate for them.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? They help me.
There you go.
They help me do tasks. I typically will come up with the tasks. They help me execute the tasks. They don't communicate as well as I do. So in that sense, I'm kind of a puppet. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I will communicate for other people and help them get their tasks done.
That's good, man.
My wife being one of those people who's like the real sticker farmer, the real leader of anything that you would consider business and what it's actually doing business is when it comes to paperwork and documents and fucking taxes and healthcare and medical benefits and all this fucking shit that is painful to deal with.
Yeah, it is.
It's all my wife, and I would have none of this without her.
That was my next question. Is it safe to say Stickerfarmer would not be around without the wifey?
1,000,000%.
Love it, man. Shout out to wifey. Thank you for all your hard work.
I would be.
And he always says that to me when I talk to him. I've talked to him a handful of times, and your wife always comes up. I love that.
It's public information.
Yeah.
Everybody that works for my company knows how hard she works. Like, you don't just source all these materials and all these machines.
Yeah.
It's like that doesn't do it itself, you know? And while I'm out enjoying myself, smoking weed on podcasts, she's sitting at the house stressing on how we're going to,
fill in the blank.
Yeah. The
overhead shit that comes with
the overhead's hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, bro.
I bet.
So the bills don't stop, and it's just a constant juggle. And as long as you're not fucking drowning, you're doing fucking great, man.
Yeah. That's cool, man. Good shit, bro. Now, my friend, it's time for you to hit us with your top 3 strains of all time.
All right.
One old school, one new school, and something that you could get stuck on a desert island with for the rest of your life. What you got?
So I'm definitely not a weed snob when it comes to stuff like that. So I think a lot of people would be a lot more opinionated than me on this.
Okay. This is your truth, bro.
I'll take a Hindu from Laytonville.
Okay. For the old school?
2005 for my old school strain. I'll take an OG.
For the island?
For the island.
Fire another port for OG.
What's the last one?
Something new you're fucking with. This can be like a random, something you've been smoking lately, something you enjoy. That's probably the hardest question for the older heads.
Yeah, that is a tough question. Well, currently I'm enjoying Piff.
Piff, let's fucking go.
My new favorite weed.
Piff for the fucking new school. I love that. Shout out Piff Nation. Fuck yeah, bro. Actually, give me that fucking jar, man. I want to roll one of them things up. This is not Piff Nation. This is not going in the Dutch. We're gonna see what it do in the joint. And I'm gonna hunt down a fucking vanilla Dutch somewhere in the state of California. Not in northern Sacramento because they ain't got no fucking flavored nothing over here anymore. But we gonna find it, goddammit.
So you're a joint guy, or you're
all day, bro?
Particularly with this weed, you want a Dutch?
Yeah, just because. Yeah, I've tried to come back to Piff. In a joint, I was like, what the fuck is this? This is not it, bro.
That's the other thing. It's all real heavy for me.
Then I smoke it in a Dutch. I'm like, oh, there she is.
That's
you know what I'm saying? And anybody in New Jersey, New York, they'll tell you, bro. Vanilla Dutch. White boy Kev will tell you, vanilla Dutch. You gotta do it. You gotta do it.
Yeah, my boys up in Mendo, they slam swishers, bro. Heavy.
Yeah, you know what? I went through a swisher phase. I used to fuck with the swish, you know what I'm saying? Not no more. I'm just...
I probably haven't rolled a blunt in fucking years, man.
They're so easy.
I
to roll,
barely
bro.
even roll the joints. I'm hitting carts. I hit my little vaporizer volcano thing, and
keep it the fuck moving,
bro.
Dude.
Yeah.
Look, whatever works for you. I don't knock anybody's hustle. I don't knock anybody's smoking preference. Let's put the Piff back up there. I love that Piff is on our table today, man.
I'm not like a kick back and smoke kind of guy. Like in this environment, it's cool.
Really?
No.
What is your smoking? Okay.
I go outside, I take 2 hits, I throw that shit away, bro. These little dog walker joints, all this. I was doing that shit years ago.
Got you.
I used to have one of the kids that worked for me roll me up hundreds. I call them minnows, bro.
Minnows. Hell yeah, they're like little minnows, dude.
Bam, bam, back to fucking work.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. That's old school, bro.
I'm not hanging out. I don't got 45 minutes to fucking smoke with nobody.
Because I ain't gonna lie, it takes about 45 minutes. It takes about 10, 15 minutes to roll one of these fucking
I see that. And in this environment, it's great. It's perfect
great
for this.
We're on a weed show, you know what I mean?
On a fucking Tuesday in the middle.
You know,
we ain't smoking no blunt together. We ain't doing that shit. I'll take a hit, jump in my truck, I'm out.
Pew, see you later.
Yeah, I got shit to do.
That's right. That's right. That's why I smoke on the go a lot. I definitely smoke on the go a lot. Cool, man. I like those answers, bro. That was cool. If you know what? Coincidentally, the homie Fields from Skittles was here, from Turpogs Skittles was here last week, and his old school was Hindu.
Oh,
Hindu
really?
Kush, yeah.
He's probably talking about the same Hindu.
Probably, bro.
He's up there. I think he's up there in Hopland.
He's in Ukiah area.
Yeah,
maybe the same shit.
It's all similar, yeah. So I would bet that it's a similar Hindu cut from back in the day.
Dog,
amazing.
I never had it, bro.
This is like...
I never had it, dude.
I always said then, if there was one weed I'd have to smoke for the rest of my life, it would be the Hindu. It's very, very distinct, a kush smell.
Comes up sometimes, bro.
Typically was an outdoor.
Yeah.
We did get indoor of it, but the outdoor for me from up there,
it's crazy.
Amazing. Another one is just bringing up another fire brand is Sticky Fields. My boy Jesse at Sticky Fields. I've always considered that some of the best outdoor weed in the world.
Hell yeah. He's got some fire ass outdoor.
That shit will fucking choke you out, bro. That is the real deal.
Yeah, we're trying to get him on the show, bro. I met him finally at Ego Class.
Yep.
We're gonna fucking
dude.
We're gonna put it together. Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Yep.
I've been following his journey and on his farm, that fucking majestic property he has, bro. He just looks happy, bro.
You should go up there. You
just
should
fucking
shoot it at his
shoot
property.
up there, right? Yeah.
Fuck yeah, bro. Go.
How
go
far
see his
from here are you
property.
thinking? 3, 4, 5?
Yeah, I'll go with you.
All right, bet.
Right across the lakes, bro.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's a nice ride from here. I'll go out there with you that one day.
I gotta make my tour up north, bro.
Hey, you know what? We're doing an event on
yes, you
February
are,
17th, I believe.
Okay.
We're having like a Mendo connection.
Yeah, man, I
saw
saw
that.
that.
Up there. You could come do like a live podcast thing up there too. There's hella people. You could just come network, come set up a table. So open invite.
Oh, cool, man. Thank you, bro. I think somebody from your squad just hit my DM and invited me, bro.
Yes,
yeah,
probably.
Thank you.
Yep.
That's cool, man. So let me ask you this. If you could bring back one strain, what would it be?
Cat piss, bro. Show me the real cat
hell
piss.
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer.
That was a cool one.
You could sit there and smell Halloween. Oh, that smells like cat piss.
It really did.
That ain't the
like
one.
ammonia cat piss.
Prove it,
Like just
you know what
old
I'm
cat
saying?
piss.
Yep. That was about 98, 99. We were growing some
Yeah.
cat piss. Yep.
Yeah. I got my first cat piss pack in like 2006, 7. And it was a terrible fucking super stemmy. Like my boy got me. He got me.
Yeah, he got you.
He got and he got me. Whatever. I'll take care of the next one of them deals. Fucked up the flow. But I was like, yo, this shit smells like fucking cat piss.
Yeah.
It wasn't even called cat piss. Like, he didn't even give me a name. Like, East Coast, sometimes you just get good weed with no name.
Yeah,
and I was like, this is for sure this cat piss shit that people are talking about. This is gross. Like, this is gross in a good way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was the most memorable strain. And you know what? I have a lot of love for Granddaddy Purple, too, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to fucking Hayward and the whole East Bay.
Dude.
And that whole era, that whole time in my life was amazing.
That was y'all Piff, bro. That was y'all sour.
100%.
That GDP, bro.
Forever.
Like, and I get that vibe when you, like I see it in your eyes, your face. People light up when they talk about it. I was like, yeah, I get it. I get it.
That's one of
I totally get
I'd
it.
love to bring that back. I'm glad you asked that question.
Yeah, man. That's good shit, bro. Let's talk weed etiquette, brother. What is your weed smoking, growing, you fill in the blank pet peeve? What grinds your gears?
Weed etiquette grinds my gears. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, let's
fuck
talk
your nice
about
ass
it,
joint.
bro.
Fuck your fancy blunt. Fuck your glass tips. I don't give a fuck. I'm that dude. I'm sorry,
dude. I love it. That's never
I know that it's
happened before. I love that.
Yeah, I
I
don't
love that
care.
for you.
I don't care, bro. Fucking light that shit on fire and make some smoke so we can get high. That's where I'm at. I roll fucking nasty little fucking joints. When I do roll joints, I literally almost stopped and bought a little metal pipe on the way here to sit and smoke out of.
Oh, that would have been cool, man. I would have did that with
I
you,
just
bro.
didn't. I didn't get my shit together in time, but
Yeah.
I'm not a weed etiquette dude, man. You
I
probably
love
could.
that was a great answer. You're
you
old
probably
school,
could
bro. That
offend
feels-
me in some certain way at some
Yeah.
time. Like I was like hanging out with one of my little nephews, and he's like just 18. His weed etiquette was fucking horrible. You know what I don't
Was
like?
it?
When we're smoking together, get the fuck off the phone. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Simple
there you
shit
go.
like
There
that.
you go.
I'm old school
yeah,
like that.
dude.
It's
We're
like
having a
more like
cipher.
life etiquette shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that'll bother me. I don't like saving fucking roaches when you're smoking in the car. You're done with this shit, launch it, bro.
Yeah.
Don't put that shit in the fucking ashtray. That's stupid.
Yeah, it is.
Motherfuckers get pulled over 5 minutes later.
That's the problem.
That kind of shit, like, when it comes to getting caught up or whatever, that's where my etiquette
Yeah.
comes in. But
Yeah.
as far as passing and ashing, do whatever you want.
Yo, that is a fucking old school OG answer. I fucking appreciate that.
Good.
Not my pet peeves, but I really appreciate that answer
Yep.
from an older
And
fella
I
like
respect
myself.
everyone's
Yeah,
shit,
dude.
but I always
Everybody's
have
got
my
their twist.
I'll bring my own weed and I'll do what I want.
Everybody's
with
got
it.
their twist. What's your favorite place to smoke, bro? If you had a choice, I could smoke here. Where would that be?
You know where I could smoke real heavy? Like
Where?
somewhere like Hawaii.
Oh yeah, that's a good
know,
spot.
like, and I haven't
Little
been there-
humid, but
Yeah, I haven't been there in a
beautiful
little while,
fucking
but like
views, dude.
if I'm on a vacation
Yeah.
or I'm camping, I'm fucking hammering the smoke.
Fuck
bro.
yeah.
Heavy.
Oh yeah.
My favorite smoke though is a foggy smoke by the coast, 5 o'clock in the morning. I used to live out by Pacifica.
That's nice,
I could get up
bro.
at 5 in the morning. I'd be at the beach in 2 minutes smoking a fucking joint or like that.
Nice, bro.
Nothing better than that real true fucking first smoke,
So while you were there on the coast smoking, what would your favorite song to get high to be? What's playing on the?
Yeah, that's a crazy question.
Right?
You didn't prep me for that one.
It's a new question. It's the first time I ever asked it on the show.
I'll jump to
First thing that comes to mind.
Bone Thugs and Harmony is a classic
nice.
weed smoking vibe for me.
We going first of the month, or what we doing?
Yeah, classic
Good
old
one.
school vibe.
Yeah, good one.
Yes, that's probably it for me, and that's not like something
Hey, bro,
I'll throw
I'll
on
smoke.
right away.
I'll
but-
smoke some shit the first of the month, homie. Especially if it's the first of the month. I'm trying to get some bread. You feel me?
Yeah,
If I catch it and I'm like, oh, it's first of the month, I'll put that shit on. Just like I play in the club on my birthday, every motherfucking birthday since 2002.
love it.
Might be goofy, but I want to hit. It's your birthday, you know what I'm saying?
I'll get down to some straight piano, jazz, fucking classical.
Definitely.
I get down to all music, but if I need to catch a vibe and I'm smoking Bone Thugs or some Tupac, sound nice.
Oh yeah, I like that. Hey, back there in the crowd, do we have any torch lighters? Need a torch lighter.
Did I do this wrong already? Is that
No, you're good, bro. You can. So thank you. So I typically, if I'm on the go, I'll twist it.
okay?
If I'm just chilling, I'll just fucking.
So
light
it's
it up.
funny you asked about the weed etiquette because like somebody gave me a hash hole. I don't know where it is, but they're like, "Oh, this is an award-winning hash hole," and I brought it, and I told you I was thinking about smoking it, but I was like, I don't even know how to light this thing. I'm like,
Like a cigar, dude.
I'm gonna be on fucking camera trying to light this fucking thing, and everyone's gonna be fucking talking shit. So just give you an idea of my weed etiquette.
No, you're good, bro.
I don't even have any.
You figure we roll them. Here, if you want to torch it or light it, whatever.
I think I'll get it with the.
You just think about it. We fucking roll them like cigars, like real tight and proper. You know, you can light it like a cigar. You know what I mean? Or you can light it like that. Whatever the fuck you want to do, guy. I got real bougie over the years, bro. So I got a whole ass process.
Yeah, that's tight. I respect
Tip cleaning on Sundays, like it's fucking ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't have any hobbies really, bro. So this is like my little collector's hobby tips.
That's
You know what
tight.
I'm saying?
If,
It's cool.
if that's your hobby,
It's
and
my thing,
I mean,
man.
look how nice you
my
roll a
thing.
joint. It's like
Thanks, man.
it's respectable, and I love smoking weed with dudes that know how to smoke weed.
You feel me?
And if,
Yeah,
if one of
dude.
those big
Straight
dab
up.
dudes ever offers you a fucking dab, you take it, bro.
Well, yeah, I now
A lot
know
of
how
people
to
are like,
dab
"No, I'm
properly
good." Like,
because my
dude,
dab
the
homies.
man just offered you a fucking dab.
Yeah,
Like,
take
he's
it.
not gonna fucking kill you. He's gonna
Yeah.
give you exactly what you need.
They
And
give you the right temp, the right glob. You know what I'm saying? He's not, yeah.
so this is the Fields Family Farms.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, shout out to Rob.
Yeah, they got a great name around here, man. I gotta meet this guy. Everybody speaks very highly of him. You know, Sacktown legend.
Sacramento dude.
And yeah,
born
dude,
and
I
raised.
gotta
His
meet him.
whole staff is legit family. It's not too big of a staff. I want to say it's like
That's
two
dope, bro.
or 300 lights.
Hell yeah.
Probably got 20 strains going. I don't really know too much detail. I don't want to speak on it too much because it's not my
Yeah,
thing.
whatever.
But I
guy's a good
I love
situation.
that family, bro. We've been
cool,
back
man.
and forth doing business for years.
That's dope,
and
bro.
I have a great
dope.
working relationship with them.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to
I love
Fields
that.
Family Farms.
Shout out. Hell yeah. So, if one strain described you, what would it be?
OG.
OG for the OGs.
That's easy.
That was easy, man.
I always thought when I
How
was
about
a kid,
this?
I thought an OG was 25 years old.
Yeah.
I remember I
It's
was
all
like, and I was
relative,
like,
bro.
we were doing a little thing. We were thugged out a little bit. And I remember my boy had a cousin. He was 25. I was like, he's an OG.
Yeah.
And it's like the older you get, the older the OGs get.
That's right.
I got
Yeah,
OGs
word.
that are 10 years older than me, 50
Straight
years
up.
older than me. You might be an OG. You might be 2 years older than me. You might be an OG. You might be 10 years younger than me.
Yep.
When you're younger, you think there's a definition to it, but I'm old enough to know I've been around.
Yeah. And I'm old enough to know that you shouldn't call yourself an OG unless they call you an OG. You
That's right.
know what I'm saying? When the youngins start giving it up, that's also a fucking reality check. When that shit started happening, I'm like, damn, dog, dude, am I fucking shit? Am I there? Am I
Yeah.
fucking old? God damn.
I don't
knew was
remember
getting
when
up
that
there.
happened, but yeah, it does happen.
It was kind of cool, but it was kind of like, fuck, dude, that's also means old head.
It's old head. That's
old
next.
head. You know, my old head. That's some Philly shit. My old head.
I recently accepted that. Like that's where I'm at.
Be old head. I
with
don't
these
give a fuck.
Every once in a while, I'll
cool.
be commenting, and they'll tell me, "Oh, you old." I'm like, "All right."
I'll take it, bro.
It's all good. I mean, I do have fucking kids in high school, so.
I got a kid in college, bro. You feel
Crazy.
me? Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
Where at?
Sac State. Yeah.
I kind of want my daughter to stay local, but
I did too.
she wants to go all over the place, so she's gonna do whatever the fuck she wants.
Good luck, bro.
Thank you.
Good luck, man.
I think I'll be all right. I got a
great.
straight A,
Good.
4.0.
Nice.
That's the first one out the gates right now.
Cool,
so
man.
she's gonna pave the way, and she's gonna show the younger ones how to do it. And
Fuck yeah.
the younger ones, they're gonna be different, you know. The
Yeah.
older one was raised in the struggle.
Same
The
here,
younger ones
dude.
got it too good, man.
And for some reason, my older one still likes to struggle. I don't fucking get it, but God bless her. Yeah, dude. She's just, you know, we dealing with the, yeah, she's super comfortable. We dealing with the, you know, we were doing the most when we grew up, and we lived in lack and without a lot of shit. So we wanted the opposite for them, and we sheltered the fuck out of them, and just dealing with that shit, bro. Just trying to give them a safe life, and now they're in the world now, and
that's why I moved out here to the Bay, or moved out of the Bay. I tell everybody, I say this all the time. If I had 3 boys, I would have stayed in the Bay and thugged it out. You know what I'm saying? We would have figured that shit out.
Yeah, dude.
I ought to put them to fucking work.
Yeah.
I got girls, man.
You have 3 girls?
I have 3 girls.
Oh, God bless you, man.
So I'm out here. We're on a different program. We're focused on education.
Cool, man.
And
I like that.
really taking care of ourselves and stuff like that. So that's
cool, man.
That's where I'm at with the dad thing, you know.
Good for you, man. Good for you.
The schools is why I moved to where I moved. It's like some of the best public schools in the country.
Really are, man.
Right out there in El Dorado County. So
yeah.
Works good for us.
No doubt. Yeah, I'm kind of in that situation too, where I kind of want to move. I'm ready to get a little more land, get away from people, kind of hit the outskirts of Sac. But like my son, he's a junior in high school. I'm not gonna do that to him. I got dug for another 2 years. There's no fucking way I'm doing that. He'll fucking hate me more than he already does. You know what I mean? 16-year-old dudes don't like their dads. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Only when they need something. So you know, it's all good, man. We chilling.
Good.
Let me ask you this, bro. If you could smoke with 2 people, one that's dead, one that's still alive, who would they be?
I mean, the dead one would be my best friend, Leroy Williams, who died about 2 years ago.
Love that answer.
R.I.P.
Oh, man,
Leroy.
R.I.P., homie. Damn, bro.
I have lost 2 best friends in life, bro. One when I was 22, one when I was 40. Like, fucking irreplaceable, bro. So that's an easy one. If I could smoke with anybody right now, it'd be Leroy. And
that's cool, man.
As far as alive, bro, I'll probably like to fucking blow a hash hole down with Taylor Swift, see how she reacts.
Let's
you know what I'm saying?
First time for Taylor Swift.
Shout out Taylor.
Bro.
Let
Shout
me know
out Taylor,
if you're trying
man.
to blow one with your boy.
You heard? I'll smoke with y'all too. Fuck. That's cool, bro. I fucking love those answers. Now, being from California, I gotta ask, where can I find an actual good pizza joint that I can fucking have a nice slice? What you got for me, bud?
So,
outside of the place you already took me.
So Redwood City, Lucia's Pizza in the Bay Area.
That sounds legit.
Lucia's is, I believe it's like a authentic,
it's a very Italian name.
Italian restaurant.
I'm glad you said it right too.
I'm glad I said it right.
You pronounced it right.
I'm glad. I have the Italian
You're
last
Italian.
name.
I
Pachetti is my last name. Italian Irish. I don't carry
Italian
too
Irish?
Yeah. I don't carry too much
man.
of the culture because I wasn't really raised. My culture is
like
Bay
that,
Area, you know. Yeah. We weren't like in the house speaking Italian or anything
like
that.
No
doubt. You know, if I'm anything, I'm Italian.
No doubt.
So I love
you're part of the. I call it the North Jersey hybrid, bro.
Yeah.
Italian Irish.
I'll take it. My mom's from Boston too. That's the Irish side.
Oh, nice.
My mom's from the East Coast, and my dad's from Daly City, right here in the Bay Area.
Okay, cool. Yep. Yeah, both my parents are from Jersey. That's cool. North Jersey. The North Jersey hybrid. I love it. But mine was the reverse. My mother's Italian Sicilian. My father's Irish.
Okay.
Yeah. So good mix, man. Pasta and potatoes.
Pasta and potatoes. Lots of pasta. I fuck with potatoes. I was telling somebody in this room a minute ago, breakfast is my vice, bro.
Oh, I like a good breakfast.
I smash the most fat, selfish fucking breakfast. I had to stop, bro. I had to stop because I work from home. Or if I do, I come in late and shit. Get the kids to school, go home, whip out the bacon, start chopping potatoes.
Yeah.
I like
Oh, you like with the
cooking
potatoes?
it as much as I like eating it.
So you're doing an hour breakfast cook up.
Minimum.
If you said potatoes,
Minimum.
you're
I'm
there
shredding
for an hour.
fucking cheese over my shit, bro. Like,
okay.
I make like a restaurant looking plate. It's the most fucking selfish.
I'm coming over for
shit.
eggs one day.
Come
man.
on.
Yeah.
I'll kill it, bro.
Sounds
You'll
like a
be
great
so
idea.
happy.
Yeah, I will.
But I had to stop. I stopped, so now I'm like, what do I have for breakfast? I think I Red Bull. I got a Red Bull.
And he about to have a slice of pizza after this.
I know. I'm looking forward to that. I didn't realize the pizza was actually part of the experience.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I fucking love pizza. That's
and
great.
You know what? I have to thank my brother Caleb from Main Stage. He was the first one, my first guest to bring pizza on the Good Pizza podcast when we was at the old studio. And I was like, you know what, man? What the fuck we doing, man? We got to have pizza on the podcast, you know?
It's great.
Come on.
I've done several podcasts. I've done...
That's cool, man.
I've done like...
I heard one
like
a couple years ago.
Ones, little, corporate vibe energy.
For sure.
I did one with the founder of Zappos.
Okay.
Nick Schwinburne is his name.
Cool.
He was a good customer of mine. So this dude actually founded Zappos and they sold it for like the B, something crazy like that.
Yo, what was Zappos again?
Zappos is like the original Amazon, bro.
Oh my God, yeah, that's right.
So Amazon bought.
Right, bro. No
so
shit.
he was somebody I worked for. And
Wow.
He did a podcast. I did a few other podcasts, but I haven't done like the smoking podcast or the full smoking energy podcast.
Welcome.
So
welcome.
It's very comfortable and
Yeah.
has the right energy.
You seem like you're in your natural element. You know what I'm saying?
Easy, bro.
Natural habitat.
That's what I do. It's marketing.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Exactly.
just package this shit up, make it look nice while we're here, and then back to regular life.
That's it, bro. And believe me, Ruben will make us look nice. I tell people all the time, man, we ain't this cool, bro.
Oh,
That's all Ruben, man. He makes us look cool.
it's all
You know what I'm saying?
editing.
That's
magic.
my crew, man. That's
Yeah.
the crew. We
Well,
just
he already
talking. We
did it.
just
You
here
got it all
talking our shit.
arranged. You got it arranged. It's like
Yeah, man.
that's
You
what.
gotta have a good team, man.
Yeah,
Can't
when
do
you
the
have
shit
people
without
that are
team,
good
bro.
at certain things, you let them
Yeah.
do their fucking thing,
And
and
stay
you
the
don't
fuck out of their
tell
way.
them exactly.
Yep.
You want to get some tight shit from an artist? Let them make you whatever
Listen,
the fuck you
cut
want.
the check and stay the fuck out of the way. That's why you hired them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If you're working with creative people, that's the best way.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want. Make it tight.
Yeah.
And
Make it
then
look good.
it's hard though. That's a fine line because people come to me and say, "Make me whatever." It's like, bro, you got to give me some direction.
Give me
you gotta
something.
Tell
baby.
me what you
Come
want.
on now.
But for the most part, you let creatives do their own thing. You won't regret it.
That's a fact. Let me ask you this. If your brand was a band, who would it be? And it could be multiple bands or rappers or whoever. Fill in the blank.
If my brand was a band, who would it be? That's a fucking trippy question,
Right.
bro. Man. I don't know if I could produce an answer like fast enough right now.
So pick like your top three. Like maybe the personality. I mean, there are
I would
obviously
say
people that you
something
like.
along the lines of the Gorillas.
Oh, fuck yeah. I like
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
I
There's
do
a
know what
lot
you're
of
saying.
talent behind the scenes. You can't really tell who's who and what's what. And it's really all about the visuals. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, they're the ones that set it off with those type of visuals, bro.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
And there's
I
brands
love
to
that
this day
energy.
doing that type shit. I love it. Yeah, I fuck with that.
Yep.
So now we're gonna shout out your favorite plug from back in the day, bro. Who took care of you back in the day, dog? Who was good to you? Who always answered their phone?
Well, how far back?
This is your story, bro. Wherever you want to take it, man.
I mean, we take it back to 94. Shout out to Anton.
94. Fuck yeah,
Anton brought us the Chronic. Before we had the Chronic, we had
Yeah.
the Mexican Green Bud.
Yeah.
Before we had the Mexican Green Bud, we had the fucking Bammer. Shout out to Omar for bringing the Bammer. Shout out to Omar for bringing the Green Bud. And then we made it to Anton. Anton had the Chronic, bro.
Fuck yeah.
And he put us on, and that's what made my crew what they were, and that's what made me who I am, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, he was this dope dude. He
You
lived
still talk to him or in contact?
He's
with him?
right there. He's on my Facebook. He was like a DJ, raver scene DJ and shit.
Hell yeah.
And
You know he had the fire.
he fucking be in his house spinning, making music, hella loud, all these drugs and girls. And he was a little bit older than us, but this motherfucker got a business card.
Okay.
And I was like, "Ooh, that's tight.
Yeah.
I fucking want a fucking business card."
Yo,
And
you made a drug deal in the 90s with a business card. You was like, wow.
dude, I chalk up everything. I've told this
The
dude
fucking
this
balls
a
on this
bunch of
guy.
times, bro. Like, that inspired the fuck out of me, bro. That made me
Yeah,
want to
bro.
be somebody. Made me want a business card.
Yeah, bro. I used to see dudes uptown Harlem with business cards. That's the first time I ever see that. You know We used to pull up on the block and your car get rushed because you white boys and shit. And they're like, oh, there's money in that car. You know what
We're
I'm saying?
young too. I'm scared. I'm
Yeah,
like,
dog,
got
scared as
packs,
fuck,
and
dude.
he would have fucking these cases of hand blown glass and shit. And he was just that dude, bro. And he was a really, really dope dude. And I look forward to this podcast coming out and sharing this with him.
Yeah.
I've shouted him out before, but never publicly. So shout out to Anton.
Well, I'll tell you what. June 16th rolls around. That's National Plug Day. Shoot him a Venmo. Get him a joint.
Hold on.
Yeah.
June 16th.
June 16th, National Plug Day.
Okay, so June 16th is my 420, bro.
Why, is that your birthday?
No, that's G1C, 616, pager code. My first fucking brand I told you about, gone crazy, right?
What?
Take the G and then the 1, that makes gone. And then the C is for crazy, right?
Yeah.
It was 616 on pager code. I believe it's Tupac's birthday.
It is Tupac's birthday. It's my birthday too.
And it's
in case you forget.
It's your birthday
It's
too?
my birthday too.
And it's my good friend Peter's birthday.
Oh, let's run. Yo, get him something nice, man.
That's an amazing thing, bro. If that's your birthday, bro, we're connected for life. Through
Word, bro. That's what's up. That's cool.
Shit,
no, I
bro.
like it. I like it. That's cool.
That's some deep shit, bro. That hits the spot for me.
Hell yeah.
And anybody that knows me knows what that 616 shit means to me.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
I meditate around that time every morning. I try to hit 6:15, but it usually spills into 6:16 for some reason.
I knew you were one of those dudes, bro. To do a podcast like this, to be consistent as you are, for your personality to always be the way it is, bro, so even, I don't think you could do that and be like all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, bro.
I knew you were like that, bro, and I'm not surprised to hear that you meditate and that you have a routine and it reflects in your personality and it shows
Thanks,
right
man.
through those sunglasses, bro.
I appreciate that,
You're doing a
dog.
good
Word,
job,
bro.
me
Thank
and
you, man. That's love, bro. Thank you, man. This is I've been polished up over the years. Trust me. You know what I mean? You guys are getting the best version of me over 40, right? Right. So it's years of evolution, bro. Man. I'm proud of that, bro. Thank you, man.
Life is a work in progress.
Yeah, bro. Fuck,
you're not getting
dude.
better. You're getting worse, bro.
And I'm so hard. And I'm so hard on myself, bro. So hard on myself.
You should be.
Yeah, I am. You
should be.
I'm always trying to get better. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not hard enough on myself, bro.
Right.
I let myself get away with too much.
Right. I feel it, bro. Thank you, dog. For real.
Absolutely.
So June 16th, get him something nice. But yo, I was gonna say I had a thought. No. I didn't want to interrupt you. Yo, I just have to touch on. No, you're good. This is your episode. I have to shout out whoever this guy was in Vegas. I was there for maybe a birthday. This is a long time ago, and we had acquired a business card from a fellow named Doug. Who the first time I ever been to Vegas, I meet a guy named Doug from the town next to the town I went to high school in. I'm like, this is fucking weird. He was leaving. We were kind of coming in. He's like, if you guys need any plugs, hit my man. It was a business card for cocaine, and it was the picture. You know the poster of Tony Montana in front of the pile of coke. That was the picture, and his name was Rico or some shit, and there was his phone number. And God damn it, he answered that phone and did, you know what I mean? Whatever. It wasn't for me. It was for some friends. But I was so impressed by this business card. So business card of a lifetime goes to you, Rico, if that was your name. You know what I'm saying? Balls, man. The
Rico
balls on this guy. Balls, bro.
In Vegas, too. Like, hit me.
Woo. Hit me. And he pulled up, too. Up, too.
Shout out to Rico.
Shout out to Rico, man. Hope you're doing all right, pal.
He's all right.
He's all right. You know Rico's all right.
Okay.
So, yo, real quick, what is the best advice and the worst advice somebody ever gave you in life? No particular order.
Worst advice? That's a funny one. I wonder what I put in my notes for that.
I can check.
Did I put anything?
It's usually the easy shit. Hold on.
So,
you're smoking, man. We're going to check the notes.
I'll go with the best advice.
Go hit me.
The best advice somebody ever gave me, and this is I think I might have said it earlier, once you gain, you got to maintain. Coming up is the easy part. Staying on long-term is the hard part. Staying relevant is the fucking hardest part. I don't care who you are. You're getting older. The younger dudes are coming for you. You got to be fucking slick with it. You got to change it up, and you got to be down to evolve and pivot. So I think that was like this dude named Gary in a mailroom years ago somewhere I worked at. He told me that shit, and it just stuck to me, bro. Once you gain, you got to maintain.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's a fact, bro. And momentum is easier to stay in versus building.
Yeah.
It's easier to stay in it than build it.
The other good advice I got was
That's
from
good.
Turpenstein a few years ago. Stickerfarmer's picking up heat. We're doing a lot of stickers. I'm like selling everyone the stickers. Turpenstein's like, man, you need to start putting the sticker on the jar for them. So I wasn't doing any application. So he recommended we start doing application, and he actually brought a pallet of jars to my shop, backed his truck in my shop, unloaded the pallet by himself because we were all busy. And over the next week or two, we sat there and watched the jars just sell out, and he really like put me on like that aspect of it. So I'd say that's some of the best advice I've been given in business.
I like that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems to have a really good understanding about the game's current state of the game at all times, and has an interesting way of conveying that message, bro. Nah, I never met him.
You've never met anyone like him, bro.
Yeah, I can tell.
Anyone that knows him knows what I'm talking about.
We'll vibe for sure. He's an interesting fella.
Unique person.
Yeah, no doubt.
He stands like 6'6",
yeah,
6'8", big ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We have mutual friends. We have a couple mutual friends. One really good mutual friend. Yeah. Shout out to Mikey in Alameda.
He's an interesting dude. Yeah. So I don't know that he'd ever do a podcast though. Probably not.
Yeah, whatever. It's almost better if he doesn't, bro. He's like this mysterious character.
Yeah, he needs to keep it that way. It's so disappointing when you find out who people are, who's behind. Yeah. For sure. I went through that with the graffiti scene where I like tracked all these artists down and they painted my warehouse and shit. And then you meet people and some of them aren't, what you hope.
Yeah, no doubt. For sure, bro. Well, I do know your worst advice answer.
What was that?
Your teacher told you not to make weed art.
Which I was going to bring with me. I was gonna bring it and put it on the table.
What is your what are you making reference to as far as weed art?
I handed in a project and it was a collage. Okay. I took a High Times magazine. I cut the High Times magazine up and I made this badass collage. Fucking dope. I almost brought it. I forgot. And the bitch gives me a fucking C- and writes this long ass letter on the back like you need to change your subject matter. Like she didn't look at how dope of a project I did. You know what I'm saying? And that project, I ended up making the first G1C Gone Crazy shirt out of the next day,
bro.
In another class. And it like led to everywhere that I'm at. And then she tried to fucking discourage me. And it's just a weird thing in my life, bro. And High Times wrote an article about it, actually.
No shit.
Yeah, they did a whole piece on and I have it, and it has the letter from,
Oh, it's awesome,
and she
bro.
tells me not to. I'll send you a picture of it. Maybe you could just blip it real quick.
I would love you to do that, bro.
Edit it in, and she tells me to stop making weed art, dude.
Yeah, I would love that, bro.
How crazy is that?
That's
I
crazy.
fucking feed my kids off that shit, bro.
Yeah. Well, you know what it is? They're putting their limited beliefs on you, bro. They just think smaller than you do. You saw it, they didn't. It wasn't their vision.
I'm glad you checked the notes. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah,
that whole thing spaced out. But, man, dude, don't let people change your direction you're going, dude.
Yeah, hell no, man.
How easily
you know what?
You could be fucking just pushed off track.
This could feed right into my next question. So I'm going to ask you another question before we go into the rapid fire questions and wrap up for the day. If you could go back to the young you, the day you hopped off the porch and hopped in the game, what would you tell you? Would it be that? Not listen to that teacher?
I didn't listen to her. I wouldn't change shit, bro. I just watch.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say shit. It's like I feel great where I'm at.
You just want to watch it happen over again.
That's supposed to be here right now.
That's a great answer, bro. I like that.
I'm very happy with my life, bro.
Good for you, man. Good for you, bro. I'm happy for you, man.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Successful business owner, successful father, good dad from what I can tell, good husband. You know, that's good, bro. Those are things you want to be. That's the real report card in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck all the other shit.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's like all about your relationship with the people you're closest to at home. Man. And you get lost trying to maintain business relationships and get invoices paid and all this shit. It's like, man,
all the shit, bro.
Don't lose track of home, dude.
Yeah.
That's really where you're grounded at, and you have to have that. And I've been in outer space for years, bro, to get here.
Yeah.
And now I'm like super focused on my fucking kids and
that's good, man.
Family and shit.
Got to, bro. Got to.
I love gardening, bro. I'll be playing with the cactuses and plants in my
Nice,
that's
dude.
What I enjoy doing at home, bro.
Yeah, man. As you get older, you find new things that you like and you're into, and Maybe they're not as crazy as the shit you used to like. You know
I get it all out
It's
through
cool.
work. You know, I create creatively. I deliver every day as much as I ever could dream of. So at home, I like to keep it pretty simple.
Yeah, that's good, bro. Yeah, I'm a pretty simple dude at home myself, man. You know, I edit, I pull clips out of the podcast, I hang with the kids, I smoke weed.
You guys do an amazing job, by the way. Like, shout out to the Good Pizza team.
Dude.
Like,
For real.
the amount of content and like I'm looking at like this platform deserves and needs more traction, and I'm gonna do whatever I can personally to help with that.
Thanks, bro.
And I'm gonna make sure my team does, and I'm gonna continue to contribute where I can.
It means a lot, bro.
You the best part is like you're just building up an inventory. As soon as this takes off, like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
it's gonna.
I feel like we right fucking there, man.
Don't stop. Just keep going.
Oh, no, we're going to keep going, man.
Yeah,
you got no plans on stopping.
You're good, and one of these interviews is just going to fucking take the fuck off, and it's gonna change your whole life, bro. And you're going to be happy you stuck to it.
Thank you, bro.
Don't stop.
Appreciate that, man. Real
Can't
shit.
Stop. Like, I think that's where a lot of people fuck up. But
yeah. Well, I really love this shit. You know what I mean? And I am putting in the investment in the bread. You know, it's all out of my pocket. Shout out to my sponsors.
It shows.
Anybody helping me out?
It shows that you love it.
And I believe in it, man. I know it's gonna pop, bro. It's gonna pop. And then we're gonna replay this clip and be like, "Yo, Stickerfarmer told me, dog. I told you, motherfuckers." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, it's real. And there's a lot of people doing what you're doing, but the structure and the delivery of what you're doing right now is very professional and clean, and don't change. Just keep doing it and stick to what you're doing, and your style and your brand will become what they're all gonna want, you know? They're gonna follow you, bro.
Fuck yeah.
Yep.
And that's good pizza.
That's right. That's good pizza.
Motherfucking right.
That's right.
Hell yeah. Well, shit, man. On that note, we're gonna take a quick break and then get into some rapid fires.
Great.
What's up, guys? Just want to take a quick second to shout out my sponsors over at Grove Bags. Listen, Grove Bags are hands down the best way to store your cannabis. Forget jars, forget mylars. Nobody does it like Grove Bags. Listen, it's a 6-layer, non-static bag. State-of-the-art technology. It's going to keep your weed fresher for longer. It keeps your cannabis between 58 and 62% humidity at all times, the optimal humidity to store cannabis. It's going to increase your shelf life, help prevent mold, weight reduction. Hands down, it's the best product out there. We don't use anything but Grove Bags at Good Pizza. And especially if your product is in stores, we all know there's some shelf life issues at the stores. This is gonna keep your product lasting longer on those shelves, so when your customer goes to try it, it's gonna be fresh cannabis. Listen, if you wanna store your cannabis the proper way, use Grove Bags. Use promo code PIZZA with 3 Z's. That's PIZZZA. Tell them Good Pizza sent you. All right, now we're gonna go into some rapid fire questions. Mr. Stickerfarmer, these are one-word answers.
All right, one word.
You ready?
I'll try.
All right. Do you like to smoke in the hot or the cold?
Cold.
Joints or blunts?
Joints.
Bongs or bowls?
Bowls.
Cold start or hot start if you're dabbing?
Don't give a fuck.
Rig or Puffco if you're dabbing?
Don't give a fuck.
Street smarts or book smarts?
Street smarts all day.
Fear or love?
Love.
Love or respect?
Respect.
Batman or Superman?
Batman.
Haze or sour?
Piff.
Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat?
Haze or sour? Street Fighter.
Regular doinks or hash holes?
Regular doinks.
Pass that shit or I'm smoking this to the face.
It's to the face.
Favorite Ninja Turtle?
Leonardo.
80s or 90s?
Fuck. 80s.
Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
NorCal or SoCal?
NorCal.
Pizza or tacos?
Tacos.
Pizza with pineapple or no pineapples?
Pineapple, extra.
Tacos or burritos?
Burrito.
In-N-Out or Five Guys?
In-N-Out.
Cheetos or Flamin' Hot Cheetos?
Flamin' Hot.
The Wire or The Sopranos?
Don't really watch much TV. Sopranos.
Pacino or De Niro?
Pacino.
Godfather 1, 2, or 3?
Never watched any of them.
Automatic or revolver? It's cool.
Automatic or revolver? Mm-hmm. Automatic.
Smoke disty cards or last year's outdoor for 1 month?
Disty cards. I'm
going to do that again because I stuttered. Smoke disty cards or last year's outdoor for 1 month? Disty, went right for the disty.
One more time, I guess. Disty cards is the answer.
Jack or Blue Dream for the rest of your life?
Blue Dream.
You lost in the woods. You get a pack of matches or a hatchet for survival. What you got?
Take the matches.
You're getting chased by a bear or a shark?
Would I rather be chased by a bear or a shark? I'll take the bear. I'm donezo in the water.
Body shot or face shot by Mike Tyson?
Face shot.
You got to box Mike Tyson in his prime or MMA with Francis Ngannou?
I'll probably take the ass whooping from Mike, dude. I don't want to get the limbs broken.
Because, by the way, I read an article about this fucking guy. Question. I read an article about this guy getting hit by him. The horsepower of fucking, it's like, it comes to like 98 horsepower. It's like getting hit by a Ford Escort at 60
Francis?
miles an hour. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I feel like Mike would get it over quicker too, just like that. Another dude would probably just wind you up and crank you like a pretzel, dude.
Okay, shot a 151 or a hot dab?
Hot dab.
Gelato runs terps or OG gas terps?
OG gas.
Tupac or Big?
Pac.
Big L or Big Pun?
Big Pun.
Wu-Tang or Death Row?
Death Row.
Nice. I like it, man.
West Coast.
West Coast, baby. So before we get up out of here, I'd like to ask if you have a this fucking guy story for us. So this fucking guy is something happened in your life or a current event or an old event where when you looked at the motherfucker like this fucking guy.
Yeah, I got a funny story. I'll tell it pretty quick, right?
Okay.
So I live out in the Sacramento area, headed out to the Bay Area. It's about a 2-hour drive.
Okay.
Shit always gives me a little anxiety. It's always a little, going back to the headquarters, the fucking, the whole vibe. Like, it's a little stressful,
Right.
5 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to get to the shop. Leave up here at 3 o'clock. Get down there at 5 a.m., walk in the warehouse. It's just me and one other dude. Nobody's around. It's quiet. I hear a voice. Somebody walks in the warehouse, right? And I peek around the wall, and it's a dude I grew up with from my neighborhood, right?
Damn.
And I'm like, fuck, this is exactly why I get stressed out about coming down here, because I don't know who I'm going to bump into or how it's going to go or what it's going to be, I'm not hiding from anybody, but, whatever. So dude says to me, he says, hey, man, you own a business, right? We're standing in my shop, mind you. Yeah. Yes, I own a business. He knows this about me.
Right.
Haven't seen this dude in fucking 10 years, right? This is the neighborhood tweaker.
I had a feeling.
5th grade in the DARE program, they said, what do you want to be when you grow up? This dude said, I want to be a junkie, okay? So here's that dude. He says, can we put a lien against your business so I can fucking get my truck out of impound?
What?
He wants to put a lien against my company to get his fucking truck out of impound. Haven't seen this dude in 10 years.
Damn.
You know what I said?
What?
I said, this fucking guy.
This fucking guy, bro.
What the fuck? So, you never know who's going to pop up from your past and need to put a lien against your business to get their truck out of impound.
Hell of an offer. Hell of an offer.
And you know what? There's a lot of people I do that for, and I've done all this stuff, but not him.
He shot his shot.
I respect.
Yeah. Hey.
He was super shiny, too, bro. 5 a.m., wide awake, walking a poodle with a leather jacket on.
On fire.
Shiny as fuck, boy. So, yeah.
This fucking guy.
Sorry, bud.
That's this fucking guy worthy story, my friend.
I hope so.
Bro. I had a great time in this episode, bro. Let's just real quick share with the people, how did we meet and who do you know that I should get on the show. So how did we meet? Through I did some business with your company first.
Yeah, but
and then
was that even before we were? Yeah, I think I'm just aware, and I think we just chit-chatted, and I think you may have pinged me about me coming on the podcast.
Yep,
and
that's what it was.
I think being out in Sacramento, it's a small world a little bit.
A good
mix of people, and there's some great weed and some great growers.
Hell yeah.
So we
Absolutely.
were bound to link up.
It's only a matter of time.
It's only a matter of time.
And who do you think I should get on the show, bro?
Well, I think Rob from Fields Family Farms would be an amazing guest.
Okay, bet.
I don't know, if
Link us up.
that's his cup of tea, but I'll put you guys in a thread. I think Doug from the Mendocino shop with Sam smoking Swishers would be an amazing episode as well.
Okay.
Those guys deal with a different type of client.
Okay.
And a different type of client reaches out to them and works with them, and they play a different game. So it'd be cool to probably hear some stories from them.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool. Link it up, bro.
I will.
And anything that you want to plug right now, anything that we could reach into our network and help you with, please do so at this point. How can the people find you?
Right now I'll just take a second to thank my entire staff, everybody that works for Stickerfarmer, everyone that's been part of chasing this dream and keeping this machine going. I can't thank you enough. And to any of my clients or future clients, I appreciate you spending your money with us and trusting us with your brand. So other than that, you know where to find me. I'm on Instagram making noise all day at Stickerfarmer. We got a Twitter that's popping. We got a few other things. So I'm not hard to find. Reach out.
Hell yeah. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much.
Bro.
Good pizza.
Pleasure having you, man.
Pleasure being here. Thank you.
So you already know, man, hit my boy Stickerfarmer. He ain't hard to find. You need some bags done, you need some art done, they got you covered. Holla at him. Hit the website, hit the Patreon. Let's keep this show on the road, man. I appreciate everybody's support, man. We'll see y'all next time. Peace, love, good pizza. Hit the Patreon, hit the website, subscribe to the channel. You already know, man. We'll see y'all next time, man. Peace, love, good pizza. We up out of here.